GM CEO Mary Barra is facing big disappointments this year as unexpected constraints slam the brakes on EV production. Prepare for a ride because the heart of General Motors is in turmoil and the future of their electric dreams is hanging by a thread. But the real bombshell, the planned goal of producing 400,000 EVs by mid-2024 is now scrapped, a casualty of a massive strike set to bleed the company's earnings by a jaw-dropping $800 million this year and an additional $200 million per week. More on that later, but here's where it gets intriguing. GM, in an unprecedented move, is avoiding the traditional layoff route. Instead, they're offering employees a golden parachute, a voluntary severance package. Departing employees might pocket a hefty sum, extended health insurance, and compensation for accrued time off. Is GM's gamble to navigate these challenges without layoffs a stroke of genius or a high-stakes move? But the drama doesn't end there. GM, a Super Bowl veteran, abruptly exits the 2024 game after 4 years of electrifying ad dominance. What's the strategy behind this sudden retreat, and how will it impact their electric ambitions? This is one ride you don't want to miss. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty. The jaw-dropping revelation that GM is waving goodbye to the Super Bowl, a move unheard of for a brand of its stature, sparks intense curiosity. What's the hidden plan here? GM's electrifying presence during the Super Bowl, a tradition spanning 4 years, has taken a sudden detour. In 2020, the automotive giant, in tandem with basketball legend LeBron James, spearheaded the quiet revolution for its GMC Hummer EV. The following year, the irrepressible Will Ferrell took the reins, humorously highlighting how Norway was out-EVing the US with Ultium vehicles, showcasing the Cadillac Lyriq and GMC Hummer EV. Fast forward to 2022, where GM brought a cinematic twist to its Ultium platform promotion, featuring Austin Powers' iconic nemesis, Dr. Evil. But the plot thickens in 2024. GM is breaking tradition by not gracing the Super Bowl stage. A GM spokesperson, confirming the decision to automotive news affiliate Ad Age, unveiled this unexpected twist. This departure comes on the heels of GM's transition from being all in on EVs to a strategic delay in new model launches. But here's the kicker. Is GM pivoting its marketing strategy, or is there an underlying crisis that demands such a drastic retreat from the biggest TV spectacle? But the drama doesn't stop at a missing Super Bowl spot. Picture this. GM, grappling with a colossal strike, is forced to abandon its ambitious goal of birthing 400,000 electric vehicles between 2022 and mid-2024. The company expressed disappointment over the strike's escalation, deeming it unnecessary and irresponsible. GM faced production disruptions at its assembly plants, impacting critical models like full-size vans, mid-size pickups, Cadillac's XT4 crossover, and Chevrolet Malibu. As the strike steadily expanded, GM revealed an approximate cost of $800 million to date, with expectations of a weekly production loss amounting to $200 million moving forward. This tumultuous period has compelled GM to lay off over 2,100 employees, significantly affecting its financial performance, with third-quarter profits totaling $3.1 billion, a 7% decline compared to the same period last year. The unpredictable nature of the standoff has prompted GM to withdraw profit forecasts for the year. But how is Mary Barra taking all this in, and what steps is she prepared to take? Well, it looks like she found a way. General Motors is taking a strategic approach to trim expenses, urging employees to opt for a voluntary departure with a tempting severance package. The details of GM's voluntary severance package are still under wraps, but hints suggest departing employees could be in for a lucrative deal, potentially 1 to 2 weeks of pay for each year of service. Voluntary exits often come with sweeter perks, including extended health coverage and compensation for accrued time off. Leaving GM might not just be a farewell, it could be a lucrative leap with a package full of enticing benefits. In a surprising move, a whopping 5,000 salaried workers at General Motors have opted for buyouts, aligning with the company's ambitious goal to slash $2 billion in costs. And the drama doesn't end here. GM CEO Mary Barra openly expressed her disappointment in this year's electric vehicle production, mentioning various constraints that have impacted the company's ability to meet its targets. Despite production challenges, Barra believes believes that new, affordable EV models like the Equinox and Bolt will play a crucial role in driving adoption. In a strategic move to boost investor confidence, GM recently unveiled a groundbreaking $10 billion buyback plan. The significant buyback plan follows the negotiation and signing of a new labor contract, an investment totaling $9.3 billion through 2028. This agreement encompasses substantial benefits for the workforce, including 25% wage increases, improved retirement and healthcare packages, signing bonuses, and paid leave. So, will this wage increase be the reason for the car price increase? In a high-stakes gamble, GM is seeing its bet on the lucrative $50 billion revenue promise from its Cruise robo-taxi unit face a formidable challenge. GM CEO Mary Barra has always supported Cruise, despite investor doubts, emphasizing its potential to save lives and become a pivotal profit driver for the company in the future. However, the current scenario is grim, with Cruise's operation suspended amid safety investigations by regulators. The self-driving car, Cruise, an arm of General Motors, made significant announcements aiming to reassure the public about the safety of its robo-taxi fleet. Following a board meeting in San Francisco, Cruise suspended all supervised self-driving car trips and expanded its investigation into vehicle safety. These actions stem from an incident on October 2nd when a pedestrian was hit by a Nissan Sentra, leading to critical injuries as a Cruise self-driving car continued without stopping, dragging the pedestrian for about 20 feet. So what does the aftermath of that look like? GM stopped production of the Cruise Origin, a fully autonomous 6-seater vehicle manufactured at Factory Zero on the Detroit-Hamtramck border. The following day, Cruise initiated a recall of all 950 vehicles to implement a software update. This update ensures that in the event of a pedestrian-related incident, the vehicles will come to a complete stop. And if stopping the production is not enough, Cruise, the autonomous vehicle company, might be facing the heat as regulators allege it misled them. As the automotive world races towards an electric future, General Motors is resolute about its plan to go all electric by 2035. However, CEO Mary Barra emphasized that this ambitious goal will flex according to customer demands. Barra assured investors of GM's commitment, emphasizing rebounding from a challenging contract battle with the UAW. Despite a setback during the 46-day plant strike, GM has reinstated its full-year guidance, projecting an operating profit of $11.7 billion to $12.7 billion. Buckle up as GM steers into the electrified future, navigating both consumer preferences and ambitious EV targets. Following up on the latest buzz from the Michigan Strategic Fund Board, they just gave the green light with unanimous enthusiasm. $824.1 million in state incentives for General Motors to roll out a whopping $7 billion investment across 4 projects. Brace yourself for the highlight. $6.5 billion is earmarked for 2 electric vehicle ventures near Lansing and in Orion Township, sparking the creation of a cool 4,000 new jobs. Get this, $600 million is in play through the Critical Industry Program, and there's an extra $66.1 million thanks to the Strategic Site Readiness Program. It's not just dollars and cents, it's a massive boost for jobs and electric wheels in Michigan.